NBA Cup.
It'll count towards the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Magic. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And checking out Chicago, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent, the chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Jones.
Hey, win championship.
Out there with Buzelis, and it's Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at point guard. And for Indiana, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Morris is out there with Shepard, and it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Rebound.
And it's Shepard missing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Giddey. And Jones now atop the key. And he's... starts out with a miss in this one. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. And stolen by Giddey. A goal wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jackson. Inside. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Jones for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, they couldn't do
what the hell is that?
A shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had.
Denver to si Monte Morris.
Now, here's Nesmith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well,
Si Tyrese. Wala si Tyrese.
and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Nesmith after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Vucevic with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Pass to Nesmith. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. A nice shot by Okoro.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. If one team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Shepard with the ball. Defended by Jones. Pass to Siakam. And the Pacers another 3.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it
Oh my goodness, Siakam.
catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
A
Open
nice
nila.
shot by Okoro.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Na ako, Eastern Conference Finals eh. Yung last kong talo eh. Kalaban si Haliburton.
Baseline try. Back to Morris from outside the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other
Game
more
to
out
ata
there
last.
and
Oh.
attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
The Pacers shooting their first free
Reed Shepard. Ben Shepard.
throw attempt on the night.
Iba na si
Bulls
Reed.
trail by 3. Three-pointer. The shot by
All shooting si Bujelis.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Siakam, and he uses the glass on the way.
Siakam, grabe.
And that's now 9 points for Siakam.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And then Buzelis with the
Boogie
dunk.
Bart.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation. Boy, this is bad, tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Siakam finds Jackson.
Wala.
It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls trail by 3. Outside, Jones. It's stolen by Shepard. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was
Confusion
trying
ba?
to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And now we'll get a perspective
seven.
here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
They've really
Relax
been disruptive
na,
on
relax.
the defensive end.
Nanalo tayo.
Forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
7-0 pa
They
naman.
are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for the Pacers. The Bulls
Taylor
making a
Parrish,
change here
yung
as
anak
well.
ni Robert
Patrick
Parrish.
Williams, he's checked in for Okoro. Pass to Shepard. Martin kicks to Siakam. They double team Siakam. And too
The
much
fuck you
time
doing,
in the
bro?
lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Here's Jackson following the three-point basket
Oh,
by
nag-iiba.
Chicago. Here's Martin. Out to Morris from past the arc.
Bagong sign na hindi yan eh, dalawa.
grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Buzelis, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Martin with the bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the wing, Williams.
GG.
It doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pacers leading by 3. Pulls it from the elbow. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Finally.
Vucevic has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Jones, no one around him. No good with the triple.
Putting up a goose egg, bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Trey Jones. It's good
Mantap,
for
mantap.
Reigns.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, here is Morris. Defended by Dosunmu. Good on the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, Martin. After the missed 3 from Vucevic, pass to Shepard.
Wala.
Offensive
Rebound.
rebound. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Dosunmu's shot's good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Shepard. Banked in off the glass. Shepard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball
Foul.
inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Indiana. Puff's jacked in, and
Foul.
Jarvis Walker's subbed
Oh.
in for Pascal Siakam.
3-point play. Three-point play. Ay, 4-point play. Bam.
Bulls also changing it up. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Buzelis, and Terry's subbed in for Josh Giddey. Another NBA season
you
Clark
fucked up,
upon
bro.
us. What's the biggest change you've seen since you played?
Well, I think a couple of things. Actually, I would consider these a tie. The ball handling and the three-point shooting of 7-foot guys. And then lastly, maybe the matchup zones defensively are the biggest changes for me.
Here's Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 3 points. Vucevic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Man-to-man,
Terry
man-to-man.
against Morris. Pass to Walker. Excellent D there from Williams. Chicago trailing here. Here's Terry, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers.
Let's go, Pacers.
Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Herter.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Terry, the pass to Williams. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The Bulls shooting around 46% at this point. From deep, Herter. The shot misses. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. That one goes in there.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
High school pa siya na.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Terry.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of the...
Ba't kinukuha agad? Oh, ginanun po. Banyo nga yan. Ginanun ko si ano. Oh. Bastos.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know,
Banyan,
even though they
banyan.
didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jalen Smith comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Okoro in for Terry.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school.
Wala.
Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Sabay.
32 seconds left here in the
Oh,
opening quarter. And the shot goes in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here is Martin. 16 seconds left in the first. And the foul on
tinulak.
Jarvis Walker. That's his first foul. Here's Dosunu. He's got 9. Pass to Okoro. Lets it go with the 3.
Ooh.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Okoro's got
Sabay,
12.
sabay.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling it up. Bulls lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Nice.
They've got Walker. Cody Martin is out there
Forward.
with Monte Morris.
Oh.
And it's Huff in at the center position.
Forward.
That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And
Going
some
for 8-0
hang time
tayo
on
yan.
the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And
Hey.
can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Now, here's Okoro. Last game with 30 points. Here's Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 6-point Bulls
30
lead.
points o
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And those plays
Ang bilis
can make
ako.
a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire
Morris,
up
real nice.
everybody on that.
Scorer siya kay Lonzo.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain
Sabay.
that aggressive approach, guys.
Rebound.
Offensive rebound. There's
Sabay.
Walker with the 3.
Rebound.
Outside for Martin.
Sabay.
Lets it go from deep.
Oh.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Tayong rebounder.
He's got 5 now.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for,
Oh.
and it's a style you don't
Gee, huh?
want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Morris. The kick out to Walker. Goes up on the high post. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pacers.
Oh. All the way.
By 6. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick.
Kickball. Kala ko foul. Hindi nga dumikit eh. Ano sa stop ko?
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Ang pa ng J-Hook eh.
Now, Neesmith. 9 points in the game so far.
Ang bilis na makarecover doon. What?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Martin wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Lumalabas ang 3 points.
For 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. For Indiana, they've gone.
Cookies to kaya na. Kay Vuch pati kay Buzelis.
Just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Now, here is more.
Oh!
He has 5.
Ang bilis ng pasok ako.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those cuts over here.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. And Terry subbed in for Okoro. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic, 2 free throws coming up.
Hindi mo foul yun.
They call the shooting, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
For Indiana, J-Hop, 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
That was your Pacers.
With the break of the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Number 1, the Bulls. The Pacers in 5th.
The percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Dosunmu. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Monte Morris. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Neesmith. Jackson finds Walker. Back to Jackson. Here's Martin. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Herter, no good. And Walker's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 8-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Here's Buzelis. Frames the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line. For one more. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania. As did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 16, and it's in there.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Here's Vucevic. Again, Chicago.
Vucevic.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here is Martin. He's got 5. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Walker. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Vucevic kicks to Herter. From downtown, missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Shepard's checked in for Indiana. Monte Morris comes in for Walker. Then for the Bulls, Josh Giddey comes in for Kevin Herter. And Jones subbed in for Terry. And finished off by Martin.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And so it's Indiana with it. After the Bulls pick up 2. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Jones. Here's Dosunmu. The rebound by Shepard.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Second personal foul.
That free throw good from Shepard.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Aaron Nesmith has checked in for the Pacers. And the Bulls Making a change also. Okoro's checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Pacers trail by 11. The try by Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Chicago making a switch here. Smith has checked in, and so it's Indiana with it. The Bulls knocking down the three.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Vucevic, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And Okoro with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Jones kicks to Giddey. Pass to Okoro. A three ball. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
And here is Morris. After Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Nesmith. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Nesmith has got 14.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
This guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now, here's Okoro. He's got 24.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Jones against Morris. Here's Siakam. Missed inside. The Bulls leading by 10. Okoro finds Smith. Here's Vucevic, guarded by Jackson. Here's Giddey. The three. The Pacers pull it in. Nesmith has got his fifth rebound in this one. And Nesmith with the slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Jones for three. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. He has 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
That shot wide open. Siakam's got 22 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Giddey, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Shepard, the pass to Morris. Here's Shepard. And the Pacers another three.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Morris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Chicago lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Morris finds Siakam. 4 seconds left. That one's not going to go. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, you know, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
Got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Chicago Bulls.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for Chicago, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And guys, you know, Isaac Okoro has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Josh Giddey is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Okoro. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Siakam, that's good.
It's important that Siakam plays with...
Okay, start na second half. Nakrosover po ako. Siakam.
Confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Drops in the layup for 2. Siakam's got 26
Ganito lang yung boys.
They're getting on a roll.
Namang na tayo 10 kanina.
Last 3 field goals have come from the pace.
Vucevic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up.
And this is what separates Siakam from other guys his size. The
Foul.
ball handling and the ability to stop and pop.
Not a bunch.
Ano yun? Asan ang foul?
Of energy from the defense, which is why
Shooting motion pa yun,
to knock that down.
Here's Siakam. The Bulls knocking down the 3 to the middle. Launches a 3. Tries to keep it alive. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock.
Opo.
And with an update
Hindi ko nakikita si ano.
from the
Si
sideline.
Siakam dahil doon sa
Let's
flooring.
check in with David Aldridge.
GG.
Kevin, now Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I
Carter,
can
hit some threes, bro.
And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Now, here's Okoro. He's got 25. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Herder.
Oh, papaupuin muna kita. Jones.
No good. Pacers trail by 4. Can't hit from in close.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. And more. This has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Pass to Shepard. Now, here's Neesmith. Defense is right there. Here's Siakam.
Oh! Block, bro.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the dunk by Jackson.
Wala na, tapos may pinipin.
So adept at working the ball to open guys.
Bawian na lang natin.
He went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there.
Kaya natin si Kobe White,
I get
bro.
the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical
Kobe.
time in this game.
Pati si Zach.
Here's Neesmith.
Zach
After
Collins.
the Bulls pick up 2. Back to Morris.
Napitan tayo pa injured sa Indiana. Nahirap na tayo.
And a wide open look for Siakam.
Oh, shit.
Target from outside.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Here's Buzelis. Hits it from three-point range. Buzelis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line.
And Morris drops them both. Chicago leading by 5. Okoro kicks to Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. And the 3 off target. Pacers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Count it. That's now 32 points for Siakam.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 11 points for
Ganda ng
Dosunmu.
pass ni Butch.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors.
Free throw
and
margins
that's been
yun,
impressive.
Tyrese.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that
Wala.
down
Oh, shit.
tonight.
True.
Nailed from three-point land.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out.
Hey!
You gotta.
That's nice. Butch with the assist. And assist ni Butch. 6.
Of his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pacers trail by 10. Over in the corner, Shepard. Pass to Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Nag-iinit.
Here's Bruce Ellis.
Nag-iinit. Oh.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Started and finished the break. Vucevic, a one-man show on that sequence.
Morris dishes to Jackson. Pass to Shepard. Wants to get it to Neesmith, and does. To the inside. Jackson passes to Shepard. Looking to end the run.
Oh.
And finished off by Shepard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here is Morris. After Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. Morris with the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it goes Sumu with the jam.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Morris finds Jackson. Here's Shepard. Pass to Neesmith. To the paint. Here's Siakam.
Rebound.
Ellis grabs the board. Bruce Ellis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Okoro shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No.
Siakam misses.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers trail by 13. Morris kicks to Jackson. Siakam looking around. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game. Down low. Vucevic to the pass to Okoro. That 3 off the mark. And Indiana shooting well. 50% from the floor. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Cody Martin in for Shepard. And the Bulls making a change here as well.
First game nga pala ni Monty Morris.
He's checked in for Josh Giddey.
5.
Now here is
4.
Martin. 7 points in the game. And here's Morris for 3. It's rebounded by Herter.
And if they know what's
What a pass.
that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the...
Ano pa niya? What? Pass of the year yun ah. Hey. Ooh.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Ang baba ng pasa na yun, bowling.
Communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Count that bucket.
Katilang sequence yun ah. Hustles, bro. Hustles. Hey. 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 Hey.
Mitch has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make
Ganda.
off an assist.
We're recording ba? Yes.
Morris kicks to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board.
Wala pang 3 points yan, no? Si Werther.
Don't mean
Si Rocco
style
po.
points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Second in assists, and they were ranked third in terms of rebounding.
Shoot.
They just love mixing it up. What a physical bunch that group was.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. And Indiana making a change here. Off's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Emu.
Pass to Dosunmu. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Here's Walker. And finished off by Walker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time.
Tahimik sila
Try
bigla.
to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here are the Pacers now. The Bulls knocking down the three. Neesmith, the pass to Walker. On the wing, Morris. Defended by Dosunmu.
Offended by
Trying to
Dosunmu.
come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Buzelis. Now, here's Vucevic. Inside, here's
Nice
Williams.
pass. Shoot mo naman.
The Pacers pull it in. Walker's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Martin, the pass to Neesmith.
Rebound.
Chicago grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Neesmith. 16 points for him.
Stay off.
Here's Morris.
Dire-diretso.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morris has got 13 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Williams passes to Dosunmu. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here is Morris. 13 points in the game. Here's Neesmith. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 18 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Ay.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen.
buti nag-shot,
That's
gago.
a good, strong pick he lays there. He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Morris passes to Walker. Poked away.
Huli ka.
And they're on the break. Here's Williams. Here's Buzelis. Yep, that one goes. 33 points for Buzelis.
Boozy Bird.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Huff. He's got 6. Neesmith. That one drops for him. Neesmith has got 20.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Buzelis. Basket good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
4.
5,
And here's
4,
Neesmith.
3, 2,
Offline with his
1.
three.
Okay, nag-shoot.
And no good.
Ka na.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls out front as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Walker. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Morris. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the pace. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been a...
Okay, kailangan natin mag-OT kayo na coach.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
And
May na-clear path ko yun.
A clear path foul
What?
there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. And both free throws good for Martin. So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Williams. Here's Morris.
What?
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on.
4-point swing.
And Morris drops them both. Chicago leading by 12. Terry finds Herter. Fires the 3.
Mag-shoot ka naman, bro.
Walker with the rebound.
Sing mo.
Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Martin against Terry, and it's Martin missing. The Bulls shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points.
18, naging 12 na lang. 6-point swing.
Neesmith, the pass to Martin. And now here comes Terry leading the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly.
Phillips nga.
Get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. Pass to Neesmith. And here's Martin. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Walker. Indiana again missing. The Bulls leading by 14. Bulls moving the ball around. Shot by Terry, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Phillips, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Shot from the inbound. A rebound by Phillips. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
Triple-double. Vooch.
Those soon moves got sub. Now, just in the second half. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Okoro's checked in for the Bulls. Kevin Herter comes in for Terry. Here's Huff. Here's Morris. Connects in the foul line jumper. Chicago leading by 15. Okoro passes to Dosunga. And here's Herter outside.
Oh my God, graduate ka na. Giddy, where are you, Giddy? Giddy.
Pacers with the rebound. Morris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Martin dishes to Walker. Back to Martin. Pass to Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls.
Raptors.
On Friday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Hey.
Dosunmu's shot's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the foul on Jarris Walker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Siakam is checked in for Neesmith. Vucevic finds Dosunmu.
Okoro.
Okoro, no good from outside. And so Siakam will bring it up
Sabay,
for the
sabay.
Pacers.
Oh.
Trail by 16.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Buzelis. That's good, and so
Ang lakas ni Buzelis, oh.
Giddy with the assist. And it's 37 points for Buzelis. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Morris kicks to Martin. Back to Morris. Fires for 3. Bangs on the trifecta. Morris has got 20 points.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Pass to Giddy. Here's Dosunmu. Stolen by Martin.
Yun.
And he has to take that long
Ano-foul out siya? Ano Dosunmu?
back to the bench here.
GG.
He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Jackson, he's checked in for the
Hindi si Johnson, oh. Yeah.
Pacers. Shepard comes in for Walker. And Chicago also making a switch. Terry's checked in. Now, here is Morris. At the elbow, it's Siakam. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Jones checked in for Chicago.
Wait, disqualified.
Number 30, Trey Jones.
Lock at 6. Morris passes to Shepard. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And I know Giddy would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
Morris looking over the floor. Siakam kicks to Morris.
Wala.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Okoro dishes to Jones.
Nice.
And the first one drops. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a
Matas katas Buzelis.
player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Giddy against Morris. The Trey. No good there.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Here's Giddy. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Giddy.
That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 assists. Pass to Siakam. Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Okoro.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now, here's Siakam. And that one, good. Siakam's got 36.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Buzelis, covered by Morris.
Mismatch eh.
Buzelis' shot is good.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Neesmith finds Morris. Siakam for three. Rebound by the Bulls.
Uy.
Jones looking for an opening. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Wala. Rebound.
We're missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Sinks the triple. Okoro's got 31.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
For the three. A nice shot by Neesmith.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively,
17.
you'd think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. No good on the three. Neesmith with the ball. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic is in the corner. Okoro with it.
Napuputol yung salita nila kay Butch.
Here's Buzelis. Pass to Giddey. It's stolen by Shepard. A finish. And finished off by Shepard.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now, here's Okoro. And that one drops. Okoro's got 5 points.
Okoro.
Now this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Siakam. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 16 here in the second half.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Pacers trail by 14. Siakam outside. And the Pacers on another three.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Matches Wallace.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 13-4 run. Bounce pass from Morris.
Hey.
Shot from the wing. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Siakam kicks to Morris. And
GG.
Another.
God damn. Nablokan na, napaganda pa. Sino pa pwede? Hold out eh. Muerte, bibigatan chance ha. Hindi kasi Giga.
That slow start finally looks like he's finding his touch from beyond.
Kevin Herter is checked in for Trey Jones. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Giddey. And the layup is good.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Indiana, they're working against the clock right now. Siakam outside.
Sabay.
And it's going to
The fuck are you doing, bro?
be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Nag-throw.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot and they look totally dejected.
Here's Buzelis, covered by Siakam. No one near Herter as he lets it fly.
GG. First 3 points ni Herter yun.
It's the
Nice screen. Holding it.
three-point bomb. And the Bulls lead by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Chicago.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a
8-0.
conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together
Buzelis
3 more
41.
times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early. You're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Buzelis.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And here are the Pacers now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Clock is at 3. And the dunk by Jackson. 11 seconds left in the fourth
GG.
quarter. And
8-0.
so Chicago takes this one. And by
Undefeated
a big margin.
Badin.
And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Matas Buzelis.
Boozy Bird. Grabe. Pacers, 41 Siakam, 6'5". Monte Morris, 27, debut niya sa Pacers. Nesmith, 25. Ayan, ito mga to Si Huff, 8 din. Andrew Nembhard. Wala siya. Wala siya Nembhard ko lang. Okay, go. Si Buzelis, 41, 10-5. Sheesh. God damn. Okoro, 33. Damn. Dusumo 29-17 kasi na-foul out Okay lang. Tapos triple-double Butch. Double-double GD 14-3 and 13. Kaya rin naka 4-point play pero hindi nag-shoot. Buzelis nakapag 4-point play. Jones 8. Werther okay. Although si Werther naka ba? Ang 3-11. 1 out of 7. Kasi nakashoot siya na isang beses diba? Piwi lang Si Phillips wala. Isang rebound lang highlight ko. Dahil ano yung isang shoot niya? Ito. Okay, tapos DNP. Okay, on to the next one. 8-0.